Hey, we're ready to land at the factory. Meanwhile, down at the factory, what the hell is taking so long? We sent 6 ships up there. How hard is it to kill one person?
Come in, Deputy. Take a seat.
Do I have to? I prefer not to sit.
While you've been in the field, we've had more reports about farmers being threatened and attacked.
Really?
Unfortunately, some didn't survive.
Is there anything we could have done?
Not really, no. We can't be everywhere at once. Right now, our best hope to stop them is you.
That's terrible.
It's worse. It's tragic. How's your investigation proceeding?
Currently, once Alex cracks their encryption, we could learn a lot.
That's assuming he finds something useful. Otherwise, you'll be no better off than when you started.
It must be very easy for you to sit back and criticize when we've been doing all of the field work.
Whoa,
I've done my
okay,
part.
that's coming from
Besides,
that
this
side.
is Ranger business, so why don't you keep your mouth shut?
Oi,
Let's
watch
move
it.
on. I asked the other Rangers to share their opinions of you, and there are some things I want to go over.
Oh no.
We'll start with Ranger Callow in Hopetown.
Oh no.
She was grateful for your timely arrival, and impressed you had the guts to take on those pirates.
I typically do.
Dia says you were respectful with Ron Hope and didn't push too hard. That shows me you were listening when I said to go easy on him.
I still suspect him. Don't like him much, but I did what I had to.
Duty has to come before personal feelings. I'm
For the
glad
most
you
part.
understand that.
Let's continue. We've got a detailed report from Ranger Price about your recent visit to Neon.
No.
He said you took on a syndicate loan shark to help an informant.
Yes. The informant was innocent. I had to help.
And you were right to do so. Helping people is our most important duty, even when you're conducting an investigation.
You got results, and that's what matters most. Price was impressed by that. Said you really took the initiative.
Ranger McMillan praised what she called your uncommon bravery and dedication.
No, there
She
is
said you
something
took on
uncommon
the
about
Red
it.
Mile so you could get a meeting with Marco Graziani.
Yep. It was the best option I had at the time.
Putting the lives of others ahead of our own comes with the job. I'm sure it was a tough call, but I think it was the right one.
Wasn't that tough?
So what happened with Marco? I doubt he gave you that slate out of the kindness of his heart.
Not really. I tried to persuade him. I did. I tried to persuade him, but he wouldn't come quietly.
I suppose underestimating you was his last mistake.
Oh, big time.
Damn. I thought if anyone could see reason, it'd be Marco. What about Maya Cruz? Her loyalty to Hull and the 1st Cavalry was stronger than most.
She didn't have much time left, so she wanted to end things on her own terms.
I guess I'd want the same thing if I were in her place.
Excuse me, Marshal?
Not now, Alex. We're in a meeting here.
I'm pretty sure this is important.
I know, but this is important.
Yeah, see?
I've done it. I've cracked the encryption on the slates.
And
Now, I don't know exactly where the First are headquartered, but there are references to a place called the Factory.
The factory? That was our nickname for the main facility where the Mechs were manufactured.
the what?
Under the terms of the peace treaty, they shut all the Mech factories down right after the war.
But they didn't destroy them. At least not all of them.
What do you know about this mech factory?
Never saw it myself, but I know it's a large facility mostly underground. If the First are occupying it, they'll probably have set up defensive positions throughout the complex.
Almost certainly. I'll go and check it out then.
The facility was on Arcturus 2. It could be a dead end, but if it's not, then you'd better be ready for a fight.
If the Marshal's
See about
right,
it then.
you could encounter serious resistance. Be prepared.
I'm always prepared. And by that, I mean rarely prepared and mostly just winging it. And yet I still succeed.
No, no, stop that. You're going to kill someone.
I fired up in the air just to try it out. Did you really? Did you just chastise me? Oh, I love that. That is amazing. She actually chastised us for doing that. I mean, admittedly, she should, but that's still hilarious. Especially considering she's not like one of these idiots that don't really know what we are. She knows what we are. She knows what kind of power we have. But she didn't give a damn and she chastised us anyways. Oh, I love that. That's an amazing. I love that. I love little details like that. Hello. Ooh. Level 24, you're a pretty little thing, aren't you? Might want to try and take you. There we go.
On target. Is mining on the schedule today?
Not quite. Unless by mining you
I'm
mean
not sure we should be
burrowing
raiding
into the
other
center
ships.
burrowing into the center of their
Like
skulls.
this, but I'll follow your lead.
What do you mean should or shouldn't? They attacked us first. What's the problem with taking their ship? If we were just going out and attacking ships, yeah, I could see having an issue with it, but like, they started it. Mind hurrying up? Kind of have an electrical problem here, and you're the one with the gun that's really good at. Oh! That's a level 30. Holy crap. What I was trying to say there was I have a mechanical problem on my hands, and you have the gun that's good at killing mechanical things. Bop, 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 bop. There we go. Complete 30 activities? What the hell does that mean? Can I take the ship? It is a level 28. I do kind of want it. If you don't remember, Starborn and all that stuff having to fight their ships are level 30. Both the ships I have are not great for fighting level 30 ships. So this may be the solution I was looking for. There we go. You commandeer a new ship if you dock to a star station, land on a planet, or grab onto another star system, the ship will become your home ship. Any quest objectives or passengers in your previous home ship will be transferred to your new home ship. Got it. Undock? Wait, what? I love that. Undocking from the ship we just got. You guys take the Rambler 2 back to where it belongs. What happened? Hi. Where'd you guys come from? That's problematic. Oh, he's level 16 this time. Really? And lose out on XP because of this idiot. Ow. He's behind us. Do you really think what you're doing is a good idea? You really should be questioning your life decisions right about now. You know that, right? Rambler 2 should return back home. It's the least of the mistakes I made over the years. Oh, really? Engines are completely down.
Locking on.
That was a pain. What? Are you kidding me? That was a pain in the ass. I really kind of wanted to actually take her ship. Oh, this sucks. I know it seems like I'm doing a stupid thing, but
I get a bonus if I kill you.
oh, come on. Really need to jump. It is not cowardice, it is strategy. I am taking a jump so I can go back to the city to... I knew there would... Why do I always pick places like this to jump into? Hey, you see? I knew there would be a ship fight. I didn't expect 3 different waves of high-level enemies. So I didn't exactly prepare for that. Let's jump back to New Atlantis real quick.
Glad to see you're back in one piece.
I guess we didn't clean up the bodies yet. I can just imagine them getting whipped around in amongst the fights.
Let's pop into Outland while we're here and see if Joe has anything useful to add to our arsenal.
I'm sorry, pop into what? 2 of you couldn't stop me. What do you think one of you's gonna do?
You really should have stayed home.
Should I? Like, legit, should I have stayed home? Like, I'm pretty sure you're currently trying to run, so I'm gonna make sure that doesn't happen.
Out that jump drop out the Herentians.
Yep, I'm gonna duck so I can get the XP for killing them. And whatever weapons I might get. Don't mind me. Hey, we're ready to land at the factory. Meanwhile, down at the factory, what the hell is taking so long? We sent 6 ships up there. How hard is it to kill 1 person? You have no... Whoa, that's cool. You have no idea. None.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Anything I can do for you?
Once again, not really. Just hang on to your tits, and we'll be down plant side in a few seconds.
Separation complete.
Firstly... I still did get a really nice ship out of it. I just didn't get to get one of these ships. Honestly, second one. I kind of want one, but I don't have the skill level to take one. Well, Mech Factory looks pretty damn cool. Freestar Mech Factory. Are we gonna get to actually fight a...
Mechs were some of the deadliest instruments of war created by mankind. It's a relief that they've been outlawed by the Armistice.
So I'd get in trouble if I fixed one and took it home. Because I kind of want a mech. I want a mech. Seriously? I mean, I guess. Like, tanks are extremely dangerous because they are... well, tanks, but they're limited to ground. I can imagine these mechs, the mech technology, would be much more advanced, capable of flying, doing all kinds of things, interchangeable weaponry. I can't imagine they would be...
You know, I really don't like walking into deserted locations like this.
Deserted locations are the least of our problems. I don't like walking into deserted locations. Meanwhile, she is on fire. What are you on about? And why were you on fire? I mean, I know you're hot, but that's kind of not what I meant. And I still want a mech. Was someone talking crap while I was watching my wife half burn to death? Someone has explosives. Hi, do you mind if I sit here with you? Well, that's a first. And from of all the people I expected that from, I did not expect it from you. What is that and who has it? Found him. You guys are not as important. What the hell was that? It was this, right? I think so. Kinda scared to use it. Who's left? Was this really all you had? Rocky guy was the most dangerous one out of them. You should have just hid in the shadows. I may not have found you. Well, I found my new favorite weapon. Oh, Paxton! Where are you? I didn't even know I was hunting you, but apparently I am.
I'm a man of action. I've got no use for lies. So when I tell you that you're being manipulated, you know I'm telling the truth. You think the Council of Governors really cares about anything but themselves? They're greedy and corrupt. You're a tool in the hands of the unworthy, just like I once was. I was loyal. I followed orders, and I led good men and women to their deaths. I'll carry the stain of that dishonor to my grave.
Good for you. Do you mind explaining what else I'm supposed to do? Because at this moment in time, you're not giving me many options. Hi. Eliminate 300 humans. Oh, I love that. You don't always get achievements in Starfield, but damn, when you do, you do. Mate, you're just getting your people killed. Best thing for you to do is turn yourself over. This isn't gonna end well for any of them. Have you not been watching what I've done? All the things I've done to all the people I've done them to? There's no way this ends well for you guys. See, this is how little I fear you. I'm gonna pick a lock while you're trying to kill me. And no, that's not a euphemism. Whoa. Let's not fall in that. Yeah, ice sting is the least of our problems. Yes, I'm quite easy to find in amongst the fight. I'm the one levitating people, killing people, and what else am I doing? Healing, getting shot at. I'm the one everyone's shooting at. Not that hard to find.
You've got nothing. Nothing!
Come on, dude. Either poke your head up and die to my gunfire or die to the poison. There we go. And kick flipped his gun in the end. How lovely.
We're the best there is!
Are you? Are you really? I mean, to be fair, I am truly the best there is in
Find anything
literally
useful?
all of the universe. Universes, sorry. So I am quite literally the best there is, so it is kind of hard to beat me. But still, are you? Are you sure about that? Assembly. Keep getting a layer deeper. Eventually he's gonna have to show his pretty little face himself.
The 1st Cavalry was the greatest fighting force the Freestar Collective has ever seen. At the Battle of Nira, the 1st Cavalry was destroyed. Why? Because the generals got scared and asked for a truce. I've got no sympathy for cowards, or for the people who put them in power. I've also got no sympathy for those who do their bidding.
Hey, I don't do anyone's bidding. I go by my own morals, my own judgment, and my own choices. No one can intimidate me into doing anything otherwise. You wanna know why? Because I'm a god. No one can scare me.
Day, another kill! Ah!
Yep, you're not wrong there. Another day, another kill. You can still call this off, Paxton. I don't need money. I don't need a bribe. Just need you to call it off. There we go. Oh, 31. Got a turret. Okay. Paxton, seriously, dude. There is no first left at this point. You have sicked every last one of them on me. There is nothing left of the
I
first.
think you need to get rid of some of that gear.
Oh, you think? What are we currently up to? 1100 out of 240. Yeah, I think maybe I could drop a few pounds off, but nah, that's no fun. Seriously though, dude, at this point I'm carrying most of your battalion's equipment on my person. You should really,
Smugglers
really
would give their right
reconsider.
arm to have a crack at those mech parts.
Not sure how you
You
have.
come here seeking justice? Well, what about justice for my soldiers? Minutes away, minutes from winning the battle and the war, when the ceasefire order came down. Now there's a debt of honor, and the people who betrayed us, the people of the Freestar Collective, are going to pay.
Yeah, it seems like you just have a vendetta. But seriously, dude, like, at this point, I don't understand you continuing to fight. Everything I've done, there's nothing. There's nothing left. Defeat the first mercenaries. Defeat Paxton Hall. Braxton, do you have any final words for your men before they die? Oh, there's Braxton. I see him. Hi. Do I have no idea? I've taken on the Crimson Fleet. I've taken on the UC. For Christ's sakes, I've taken on anyone and everyone who stood in my way, and I'm still standing here. Meanwhile, they are not. And that includes godlike creatures. You guys are nothing but mere mortals who think they stand a chance against me. Ow! Turrets, however, do stand a chance. I'll admit, you guys have chewed through a lot of my medpacks at this point, which is more annoying than anything else because it simply means I have to take the time to replace them. Defeat the mercenaries. Now we just gotta defeat Paxton, which will be pretty friggin' easy. Hey, Braxton, buddy, this one's gonna be a little gift, a little word from Jasper Crix. You may have heard of him. He's from back in your day, right? My guy at least put up a fight. How old are you? Jesus, you're balding. Do not taunt him. Just kill him. Little gift from Jasper Crix. Okay. Hello, hello. How's it going?
I can't believe it. You just took on some of the best mercenaries in the Freestar Collective and cut right through them.
Yep.
If we'd have had more like you in the war, we could have planted our flag in New Atlantis.
I didn't want to hurt anyone, but I had to defend myself.
You fought because you had to, and you fought well. Don't apologize for that.
Fair enough.
More importantly, you survived. Most soldiers don't.
Yeah.
I know, because I'm the one who led them to their death.
And you
You
did
don't know
all
what it's
over
like
again.
to look around and see the faces of warriors who trusted you to lead them as they die screaming. I watched brave men and women torn limb from limb by monsters. I saw mech pilots cooked alive in their cockpits as their machines burned. Those deaths didn't have to be meaningless, but spineless leaders gave up on us, even when victory was within our grasp.
We've both seen our share of hell. It's whether or not we allow those awful memories to consume our souls that defines who we are.
Where the
You
hell
have
are
no
you?
right to judge me.
Who hired the first to seize farmland?
You really want to know? Because you might not like the answer.
I don't give a damn what the answer
Last
is.
chance, Deputy. You can walk away right now and remain blissfully ignorant, thinking you fight for a noble cause. But if you still want the truth, I'll shatter that illusion for you right now.
I like the truth, yes. I can handle whatever you have to say.
We'll see about that. Not long after I started the first, I was contacted by a man who said he represented someone wealthy and influential. I refused to work for a shadow client, so we agreed to set up a meeting. Imagine my surprise when Ron Hope showed up.
That son
He
of a
offered me a
bitch.
lucrative contract to take possession of certain farms throughout Freestar space.
That's quite an accusation.
It is. And one that I anticipated in very... I anticipated Ron Hope being involved from the very beginning. You saw a chance to get revenge on the Freestar Collective.
The credits were good, but yeah, getting some payback was the real reward.
Was it worth it all? Do you really think you accomplished anything?
You think I've lost? Is that it? I haven't lost. You go find Ron Hope and tell him what I've told you. Then you can deal out whatever justice you see fit. You do your job, and I get one last piece of vengeance against the Council.
If what he says is true, then there's no question Ron Hope has to answer for what he's done.
Yeah. I'm bringing you in.
Don't bother.
We're trying to take you in quietly. Violence is not the answer, Major.
Please?
I'm gonna make this easy for you, Deputy.
Oh,
I'm
don't.
gonna die the way I lived. Weapon in hand, no compromise,
Don't.
no fear. But
It
first,
won't end
here,
well.
take this. Use it to cut out the weakness rotting at the heart of the Freestar Collective. When the next war
Oh.
comes, and it will come, the Collective needs to be strong. Now my unit's waiting for me, and I'm gonna report for duty one last time.
I'll make it
Goodbye,
valiant.
Deputy.
By valiant, I mean I'll shred you like Swiss cheese.
God's sake. Drop some of that rubbish already.
Is that really what you have a problem with right now? Oh. There's few times I feel bad about killing somebody, and this is one of them. He didn't deserve that. Man fought valiantly, he deserved better, but he got what he got. Now we're gonna go deal with the other half of this equation.
Oh, might be something useful here.
Usually. I'm not sure what Hope intended with this situation. Like, he had to have seen what was going on, what we were doing. Like, did he think we weren't gonna figure out what was happening? That we weren't gonna talk to Paxton before killing him? Or did he think Paxton was gonna try and kill us, so we'd kill him instead? Resulting in all details of the arrangement dying along with him. Not sure what he expected, but it's not what's coming.
I have things for you.
Okay, let's go confront Mr. Hope. See how this is gonna go. I'm pretty sure we probably should tell our superiors about what we're about to do, but hey. It wouldn't be the first time I piss off an entire planet and have all of security coming down upon me.
It's well earned, Burkett. We set some ambitious quotas. And you met everyone.
Well, I won't pretend it was easy, but everyone pulled together and we got it done.
I'll let you share the good news whenever and however you like.
How does
Thanks.
that mean?
I appreciate that.
Okay, Hope. Don't walk
Something
away from me
more
that
you
easily.
Need, Deputy?
Yeah.
Good to see you again. Well, I've just received a report from the Marshal about your progress. He
Really?
said you had a promising lead on the mercenaries who stole my ship. I
Oh,
trust
not just a lead.
you're here with good news?
Kind of. A little bit. Oh, I learned something very interesting.
Did you now?
Mm-hmm.
Well, don't keep me in suspense.
How about you stop acting coy? Has implicated you in a conspiracy against the Freestar Collective.
Oh, the same Paxton Hull who was court-martialed during the Colony War? Well, I've never met the man, and I can't imagine why he'd make an accusation against me.
Oh, he's not just making an accusation. He also gave me evidence.
That two-faced bastard kept the slate.
Yep.
Oh, I suppose this is his revenge against the Council of Governors for what happened during the war.
You expected any less?
I'm impressed, Deputy. It's clear you have a bright future ahead of you.
What is that supposed to mean?
What's going on? What is this about, Mr. Hope?
Nothing that concerns you, Birgit. In fact, why don't you make yourself scarce?
I think I'd like to hear what the deputy has to say.
Depends. Tell me everything.
The cards are on the table. So why not? The truth is, we've been falling behind the competition. Significantly so. We needed solutions. A few years ago, I began to diversify. We started to research chemicals, fuel, those sort of things. We developed an experimental fertilizer. And it failed utterly. It wiped out entire crops. I was prepared to write the whole thing off when we made a discovery that changed everything. Turns out, our fertilizer was transforming the soil, bolstering its mineral content tenfold.
Meaning? To use unwitting farmers to transform the soil.
Mining is expensive, and so is the cost of raw materials.
Oh.
My mineral-enriching fertilizer solves several problems at once. The farmers provide free manual labor, and once the land is ready, we move in to extract and process the soil.
So those farmers poisoned themselves, and you ended up reaping profits.
Seems so.
How can you even live with yourself?
He may not have
It's
to in a few
nothing
seconds.
personal. It's just good business. I don't expect you to understand.
Careful with your next words. Use the first to seize the farmland and keep the operation a secret.
I never intended for anyone to be hurt. I told Hull to buy the land, not take it by force. Unfortunately, farmers can be stubborn folk. And I couldn't risk any witnesses.
See,
I
saying that
can't believe what I'm
completely
hearing.
undoes everything you said beforehand.
Something so awful to innocent people, to families.
Not another word out of you, Birgit. I can take your job. And more.
Actually, no, you can't.
Discuss this later.
No, you won't.
Any case, I suppose the gig is up. I give you my word that I'll call off the operation and return the land to its rightful owners.
I'm sorry, you expected not to pay a price for anything? The operation ends now. You're under arrest.
Like I said, I give you my word. Besides, the work was just about done. With that resolved, let's talk about you.
Oh.
As a member of the Council of Governors, I'm authorized to award you a substantial bonus. And of course, we'll both agree to forget about my little cost-cutting endeavor.
I have reaped 20,000. That's a lot. But I also pretty sure I have upwards of triple that in equipment currently on my person that I've not even sold yet. So no. I have hundreds of thousands of credits. I have ships I can sell for money if I really wanted to. I have so many resources at my disposal, and you think 20,000 is enough to turn me? I'm a god, for Christ's sake.
Let's get on with it, shall we?
You're
Time
going.
is money.
You're gonna turn yourself in. I don't be telling the Marshal everything. Yeah, I'm telling the Marshal everything.
Well, let's not be too hasty, Deputy. There's something else you need to consider.
Oh, what's that?
I'll do what's necessary to protect my company and my employees. If you tell anyone about this, you're risking their livelihoods. Do you really want to put all these people out of work and make their families suffer?
Someone will take your place. Someone always takes your place. And I am not leaving you in charge of the council, in charge of this company, or with any resources left to do any more damage. Don't try to put this on me. Also, was that a threat? Like, seriously, was that a threat? You realize I tore through the first elite mercenaries, high-level crap. I tore through them. What do you think a bunch of engineers, no offense, Bridget, are gonna do to me? Don't try and put this on me.
I'm afraid there's no avoiding it. The past can't be changed, but the future is very much in your hands, Deputy. You put me away, and this company will fall apart. You'll have destroyed far more lives than I did. I'll make myself very plain. I won't let you jeopardize my reputation, this company, or the people who work for me. If that means you suffer an unfortunate incident at the hands of my security personnel, so be it. I'm important. You're nothing.
I'm a god.
Actually threatening to attack a Freestar Ranger, are you?
You're a despicable man, Hope. And I hope you get exactly what you deserve.
I see what you did there. I refuse. If you refuse to come quietly, I'll have to use force.
You just threatened a member of the Council of Governors.
You threatened me first.
On my authority, you're stripped of rank, declared an outlaw.
Yeah,
Guards,
you don't have that
dispose of this
power anymore.
criminal.
What did you think was gonna happen? Like I said, literally a god. Oh yeah, Bridget's still alive. I'll go after that body in a second. Take anything you have. Bridget! Don't worry, the fighting's over! Hey, you okay? No stray bullets caught ya? I kind of ended it quickly.
He tried to have you killed. I don't
Tried is
understand.
the
Mr. Hope
main
always
word
seemed
there.
like such a good person.
Greed does
Everything
that
he
to
said
people.
about the farmers and hiring those mercenaries, it was so awful.
He cared about the people loyal to him, but nobody else.
The first part is true. He always looked out for us, for his employees.
Then that's how you should remember him.
I know what I just heard and saw, but he was a friend. No,
And he did do a lot of good.
he was more like a father.
That
And now
doesn't
he's-
justify what he did.
You killed him.
Didn't really have a choice. I didn't want to.
Nobody should ever want that. Especially when it means killing someone who meant so much to so many people. What happens to us now?
I'm guessing there must be a second in command.
That would be Elana. Elana Nwankwo. She seems pretty capable. Maybe we'll be okay after all.
Maybe. That wasn't the other person I
guess
killed, right?
We'll have to figure things out. Find a path forward.
Yeah.
There might be some difficult days ahead, but I wish you good luck.
Same here. Also, you will be a witness to the fact that he threatened me before I ever opened fire, right? Listen, the Marshal might chew my ass for him being dead alone, but at the very least, so long as he opened fire first. What the hell killed
Well,
you?
I suppose.
Always something going on around here.
Oh yeah, there is. There always is.
Just 3 more to go until break.
Okay.
Well, hey there.
Marshal? You're gonna have one hell of a headache, tons of politics, and a crap ton of paperwork to deal with for the next few months. Also the council member's
You're
dead.
back. Good to see you back safe, Deputy.
I'm not sure you're gonna be saying that in a few seconds.
What's the word on the Mech factory? Were the mercenaries hiding out there?
Yep. It was their hideout. Yeah, but it's more like a mass grave now.
Well, don't get too used to killing.
I'm
For a
far
ranger,
too used to killing.
That's always a last resort. Did you find out why the first was taking over farms?
Ron Hope hired the first to go grab the farmland.
What? Ron Hope? That's one hell of an accusation, Deputy.
Why do people keep saying
Are
that?
you really that surprised? Hope's always had a reputation as a man who'd do anything to succeed.
Really?
He's
I
on
never
the
heard of
damn
that.
council, Emma.
So he can make laws favorable to his business interests. Sure, he's known to look after his people, but do you really think he gives a damn about some farmers on Montara Luna?
Did Hope explain his motives at all?
A little bit, before he got turned into Swiss cheese. He supplied the farms with experimental fertilizer, boosts the soil's mineral content, but killed the crops.
That has a familiar ring to it.
Does it?
I recall hearing about some Hope Tech initiative to help farmers.
Oh, damn.
At the time, I just figured it was a PR stunt. Seems a little more sinister now.
Please, tell me you've got some evidence to back up these extraordinary claims.
Indeed I do. These are Hope's instructions to Paxton Hall.
All right, let's see what you've got. Interesting. Yeah, this is pretty damning. Especially this last bit about destroying the slate. And you confronted Hope about this?
Yep. That's, I'd hoped he would turn himself in, but he wouldn't go down without a fight.
Sounds like his pride got the best of him. Damn. This is going to send shockwaves throughout the Freestar Collective.
Not my fault.
If the people can't trust their leaders, anarchy could follow.
Have a little faith, Daniel. We're not the United Colonies. One bad apple won't spoil the whole damn barrel.
Easy for you to say. You ain't the Marshal.
Not yet, but you ain't gonna live forever, old man.
Oh.
While we've got you here, there's one last piece of business to take care of.
Oh, no.
Emma, would you please?
With pleasure, Marshal. When you first joined us, I told you that you'd undergo an evaluation process. There's one thing left to do. A simple question. Do you
Yes,
feel
I'll
ready
marry
to
you.
wear the badge of a full-fledged Freestar Ranger?
That's not the same question, but yeah. It would be an honor.
Good. Duty and honor are the backbone of the Freestar Rangers. Marshal, I approve the deputy for advancement to the rank of Ranger.
Thank you, Ranger Wilcox. In your time serving as a deputy, you've shown exceptional courage.
Yep.
Fearless tenacity and a high regard for the safety of our citizens.
Sort of.
By the authority granted to me by the Council of Governors,
Down by one
I
now.
hereby promote you to the rank of Ranger. Here's your badge. Wear it with pride. But don't forget the solemn responsibility it represents.
Never will.
Thanks to my own personal biases against the Freestar Collective, I was skeptical when you originally accepted the appointment. But seeing you in this moment, I have to admit that I am bloody proud of you. Well done.
Aw. I'll strive to be It's about time. Thank you for having faith in me.
You've shown that faith was well placed. Let's hear it for our new Ranger.
Hey! Who's buying me a drink? There we go. As a full-fledged Freestar Ranger, you have been granted your very own Star Eagle. Ooh! With no restriction fee required.
Why are you bothering to carry all that junk?
Yay! I got a bunch of stuff!
The promotion's well earned.
Complete the Hammer Falls. Holy shit, we're a ranger. So let's look at this suit. Now that I think about it, these missions have been like proper full in-game levels. So I'm hoping a new suit from these missions might actually be something pretty... No. It is hard to find anything that can outrank my own suit. And I have a skill point. Which I'm not going to use yet, because right now I'm still trying to increase my ship level. If you forget, that's the whole reason we've been doing this. Is I'm trying to increase my ship piloting level so I can get higher level ship parts so I can then fight the Starborn again. Oh shit. The Star Eagle is the Star Eagle class starship. That's what we got. Just one of the best. How do I find it though? Why do I suddenly have an activity to talk with Sarah?
When you have the time, of course.
I have the time now. What? What's happening?
Ron Hope was a real piece of work, wasn't he?
Indeed, he was. He was a despicable person.
Is too kind a word. He held innocent people with little regard, treating their lives like numbers on a balance sheet. It's an absolute disgrace.
Indeed, it is. I'm glad it's over.
Yes, at least the situation's been resolved.
At least.
Letting him off the hook would have been a terrible injustice.
Shame that they're in jeopardy now.
While that's true, it certainly doesn't excuse the blood that he has on his hands.
It's that money isn't everything.
No, it certainly isn't. Especially when it comes at the expense of human lives.
That one's a little
debatable. I think I've lectured you enough. Thanks for taking the time to listen to me.
Anytime. I've been playing Starfield for a little over 50 hours, I think, at this point. I love this game to death. But this really pisses me off. The reason I'm not getting the Star Eagle is because of a glitch that seems to have been known about for 7 months. Which is, like, Bethesda even... I love Bethesda, and I love the glitches in their games, but not when a glitch prevents us from getting a reward. A glitch is funny when it makes an enemy invincible that shouldn't be invincible, makes you fall through the floor in a hilarious manner, makes a freaking bucket allow you to blind a merchant and steal from them. That's funny. Not getting one of the best ships in the game because of a fucking glitch from that long ago is a piss off. And to be fair, I didn't even know this ship was a reward, but I've reverted back one save, which means I don't even get the rest of the rewards. But I've reverted back one save, and every so often, whenever there's an update to Starfield, I'll go ahead and try to get the ship. I mean, I got a new ship, and it's nice. Let's just, right now, I'm gonna end this episode of Starfield off here. This has been a lot of fun. God, that's a piss off. Especially considering I think I put like 8 or so hours into this mission line.
A lot of famous people visit Aquila.
Shut the hell up, or you'll be the next victim of my crimes against humanity and existence. But yeah, I'm gonna end this episode of Starfield off here. Next episode, I'm not sure what we're doing. I may take on some other quest lines. I may take on some smaller little, like the activities where you have a bunch of little quests. I may take a bunch of those on, just see about that. That seems fun. I have also considered, since there has been several updates, the irony of this, I never completed the UC quest line because of a glitch that stopped it from progressing. I may try to jump into that quest line again and see if I am able to successfully complete that quest line and complete the UC faction quest line. then maybe at some points I will be able to get my reward from this quest line as well. Glitches are funny when they don't stop you from getting overpowered rewards. But yeah, for right now I'm gonna end this episode of Starfield off here. In between episodes I may also go out and just attract the attention of mercenaries for a while and attempt to build up my ship kills to upgrade my ship, my piloting stats, just to do that in between episodes, because that's more just a time thing than anything else. But yeah, right now, hope you all enjoyed this episode of Starfield and this playthrough of the Freestar Collective quest lines. If you did, there's a playlist down in the description where you can watch, quite literally, 20 other episodes of Starfield. Yeah, I have a right to be pissed about this questline thing when I put that much time into this game. But yeah, other than that, think about leaving a like, comment, subscribe, like, good stuff. Other than that, be good, be well, and I'll see all of you in the next series. Goodbye. Also, be good, be well. I'm tired and irritated.
I feel for the...